This video is going to be about upgrading your Naza Lite to version 2. It's a firmware update. I'm just going to show you guys the steps involved with that and also show you some of the problems that you might run into and how to overcome them with the digital signing of the drivers and stuff. And I'm just going to jump into this video right away. I've decided to show this part of the thing first, and in my next video I'm going to show you how to install this guy into CX20. Alright, so the connections for this guy is here. There's a USB and the LED. And that goes on this side where it says LED. Don't plug it in the side that says EXP. Connection there. And then you should have one of these as well. And this guy gets plugged in right there. As long as I can plug it in right. Alright, with the switch at the bottom on this one. Okay, and I added one of these ends here, just for now. You can try using your B cable on your CX20, but you might get a voltage error, but that's fine. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is plug in the USB. I'm going to show you guys the error first. This guy gets plugged in here. Alright, so once that's plugged in, now plug in this guy. All that right? Yes, I do. And you can also open up control panel. So you might end up getting errors like that, and you're gonna think your thing is totally dead. If you do end up getting an error like that, you're just gonna have to try another computer and a shorter cable. So I just wanted to quickly show you this error, just in case you might think it's dead. So again, just try another computer or try another cable, because usually the wire in the USB cable is just too small, and because you're using the LEDs as well for the USB, I guess the USB voltage can't overcome that to actually be detectable. Alright, so I'm just going to unplug this before I damage it maybe. Alright, so with another cable now plugged in, or closer to the computer at least, plug in the USB again, and then plug in the battery. See if I can get this organized here a little bit. Like that. Plug in this guy. So it should get detected as a COM port, or at least a USB device. So right here it's being detected as that. So the first thing you want to do is you can just install the drivers now just to get that over with, or you can do it after this step. So we need to install unsigned drivers for Windows 10 or Windows 7. If you have Windows 7, I included these two files here. You can try running this one first, reboot the computer, and then try installing the drivers. Or if you're on Windows 10, you can just hold the Shift button, go to Start button, go to Power, and hold Shift, and then click on the Restart button. If you're running Classic for Windows 10 or whatever, it's the same thing, except you'll get little lines underneath it and you don't have to hold it. So just hold Shift and push Restart, then let go of it. So I might just fast forward this a little bit. Just restart anyways. Right, and this here, go to Troubleshooting, go to Advanced Options, go to Startup Settings, and then click Restart. In this box here, pick 7. So just push 7 on your keyboard, and this will disable the signature. Alright, go back into my package again. And install the drivers. So the driver still might not install here. Whoops. So just make sure your Naza is still plugged in. So right here, it would be handy just to copy this right now, just in case it doesn't work. Then click Next, click Install. So here if it says this, just click Finish, and you're going to have to do one more step. So click Finish. So under the port here, whatever number it might be, right click on it, go to Update Driver Software, click Browse My Computer, click Let Me Choose, have disk. Here you can paste that. You should be able to maybe. Browse. And if it didn't work there, just paste it down here as well. And you could just say open. And then go into your 32 or your 64, depending which OS you have. Got 64, so I'm going to double click on this. Click OK. Click Next. Now you should get this new box here. And then click here, install this driver anyways. Good. Click Close. Right, so that looks good now. So now you can close this guy down. Next is install. Well, I'll include the packages, or you can just download it elsewhere. So now you can just to see if it works, click on this guy and install it. Finish it. So you can just open it up just to see if it gets detected. And here you have to make a username bullshit stuff. Right, so that's good. No updates. So now you can close this guy down. It's really important that you don't have Skype on, so make sure you go to Skype and say quit, or go into the preferences of Skype and turn down use port 80 and port 443, I believe. If if you're having problems with the next step with this upgrade tool, click on, I included a netstat thing, just right click on it and say run as administrator. Same with these two files here as well. If you're going to run them, you have to right click and say run as administrator. So here, there should be nothing that says incoming. If something says incoming on port 80, there's something wrong. And you're going to have to find it out in services. It might be your web server, or it could be a lot of things. So just hit me up in the comments and I can try helping you out a little bit. And then just run this guy now. You can right click on this too and run as administrator too. You shouldn't have to, but you can anyways. It doesn't hurt. So say yes. Allow access. All right. Next, click on this guy again now. Open him up. And go to upgrade. And if it gives you that, I guess you're going to have to create an account. So that kind of sucks. So I'm going to try that really quickly. I'll just let this play out. I already have an account anyways. If I can remember my password. Okay, so you did have to make an account for it. So just to get that out of the way. So here now it says I can upgrade to 402. So I'm going to choose upgrade. Yes. Right, so you can close this guy down now, and you can unplug your Naza, and then go back into my install folder and install version 2, because this one will no longer work unless you short out F1 and F2. Close that down. Close that down. So now you can open up this version and confirm it works. So you can plug this guy back in. Oops. Right, so there you go. We officially upgraded the Naza to the version 2. If you want to revert back, I'll just quickly show you that steps, which you probably won't want to revert back anyways. Alright, so if you want to revert back the F2 and F1, find one of your server wires and plug it in the very first slot here, and then plug this guy down there like that, and then plug it back in again. Now go back to the version 1, the red icon here. Alright, so if you want to go back to version 1 now, just push the upgrade. Unplug the Naza, unplug this cable, and then plug it back in again. And here you can tell we're back at the original version again. Alright guys, that's it. Hopefully this video didn't go too long. I just wanted to show my way of doing the steps because I ran into a couple of problems, like I said at the start of the video. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Like and subscribe please, and that's it.